was supposed to like do this like long ass time ago. Completely forgot. Hey internet, it's Jessica, and thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers on my channel. Oh boy. I really didn't anticipate this number this quickly. Like, my goal for 2016 was to get, what did I say, like 5k only, and I reached, I'm past like 10k right now. I'm almost at 11,000 subscribers, which is insane. It is not even the end of 2016, so thank you again. Every time I make these like milestone subscriber videos, I really don't know what to say, because there's no amount of words or gratitude I can say to you guys that can like make up for like how much I appreciate all of you. But for this video, I'm gonna do something a little bit different, because I keep getting this question asked a lot through my comments on Twitter and stuff like that, on how to do YouTube, how do you start a channel, how do I become famous. Well, I don't know that last part because I'm really not. I'm just like a small blimp on the YouTube scale, but if you guys are looking for some advice on starting your own channel, I think I can help you, at least from the experience that I had over this year. Considering I only started this channel last August of 2015, and I grew this quickly, is really surprising to me. But everything that I've learned throughout this past year really puts into perspective on like how things work with YouTube, because it's not broken, right? Anyway, so here are a few things that I noticed that helped me on my journey to 10k. Tip number 1. Research. You have to research everything. Find out what kind of channel you want to be, whether it's gaming, beauty, vlogging, cooking. It can be like anything, but you just research what kind of channel you want to be. This means taking the time to figure out what will work for you and what will work for your channel. And what I mean by that, I'll give you an example. When I started on YouTube, I started in August of 2015, but I initially created my channel in June, I believe, and I spent those few months researching everything I could do about gaming on YouTube. Considering I'm not the only person who has a gaming channel, let's be real here. Nobody has an original channel. There's always going to be like a genre or a category you're going to be belonging to, because there's multiple people who do the same thing. It's about finding yourself within the crowds of channels that are on YouTube. So researching, and what I did was finding out how do Let's Plays work, how do the copyright system work on YouTube, what type of videos I wanted to make, what type of equipment I needed to use, what I wanted the channel to essentially give about, if that makes any sense, kind of like give my impression into the channel and into my work, rather than just me sitting playing a game and going, yeah, look at that, it's a game. You just need to figure out what you need to do for your channel. Tip number 2, equipment. This is kind of a big deal, especially if you're trying to do a gaming channel. You need the right equipment. And no, I'm not saying you need like the most expensive like microphone or the most expensive like camera or computer or whatever. You can make it work. Trust me, if I showed you my setup right now, you'd be laughing at me because it's really embarrassing on how bad it is. But I've made it work to the point where I can grow my channel and stuff like that. So things you can use in place of that, let's say you can't afford a webcam right now, you can use the camera on your phone. If you have like a high quality camera like mine, mine is a, what are you again? Motorola 3rd gen. So the camera on here is 1080p, which is pretty good. Microphones. You don't need the best microphone in the world. Sometimes computers or laptops come with equipped microphones themselves, or recording programs within the computer, which you can use, and you can change the setting to where it can be high quality. I'm gonna say this right now, the most important thing when you're starting your channel with equipment, I would say, is the sound. The sound quality is more important than the video quality, because anyone can just download OBS, Fraps, whatever, make a 1080p resolution video and it will look pretty. But the thing is, audio is more important than the visual. So if you can, save up for a microphone first rather than like a recording equipment. Like what I use is Elgato for recording my console stuff. Another tip I have for you is buy equipment when they're on sale. I got my microphone, which is a blue Snowball, for, I think I only got it for $40 or something like that. It was on sale, and I think the retail price right now is like 80 or something. Well, these are Canadian prices, by the way, but going on sale, going like Boxing Day, we had it in Canada, Black Friday, random sales online, try to get on Amazon, just any way you can to get it on sale. That will save you tons of money. Trust me, the amount of money I have spent on equipment for this damn thing is not cheap. I'm not gonna lie, it's really not cheap, especially my Elgato capture for my console. You don't need to pick out the best. Like I said, you don't have to pick the best equipment ever. If you guys want to have the list of my equipment that I use for my gaming channel, I'll have a link in the description to all of them. Trust me, they're like the bare minimum actually. So they're not like even the best stuff, but it's still, I was still able to make it work. You need to learn how to use your equipment. So learning about the programs you're going to use, learning how to control the sound in your microphone, which I'm getting better at. If you've seen my re-upload of my Game of Thrones Let's Play, I'll put it in the cards. You can see how terrible the audio quality is because I didn't know anything about this. I didn't bother learning. I was just like, oh, I'll just record it and throw it in the video, whatever. I didn't think to figure out what kind of audio levels I need to work with and stuff like that. So it sounded really terrible, and when I was speaking a little too close, or when I was yelling directly into the microphone that you should, like, you know, lean back or something like that. Things like this you'll learn eventually. It's just, it's a trial and error kind of thing. Even now, if I were to show you my microphone, here, you know what? This is my microphone. And I don't have a pop filter, and I'm using, this is like tights, old tights that I have. I cut it up and I covered the entirety of the microphone to create like a pop filter effect. And yes, it's not the high quality of a pop filter, but it still works. You know what I mean? You do what you gotta do. Tip number 3, schedule. You need to figure out when you're gonna upload videos and keep them consistent, because if you upload a video like once a month and stuff like that, people are just gonna be like, oh well, I don't know when they're gonna upload. My schedule is 3 times a week so far: Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and everybody knows that's when I upload. If you upload once in a while, people are gonna be confused as to when you're gonna upload, and then you lose your audience and people won't come back to your channel. If you're planning on leaving or having a break, I've had this multiple times, you have to plan in advance. This is where time management comes into factor, and I've learned this because I'm a workaholic. I consider myself a workaholic. I guess that's because of my animation background, but I have taught myself to get everything done ahead of schedule. You have to plan out the way that you're going to be making videos. So that can be like, oh, let's say 3 days before I have to upload. First day, I'm gonna spend this entire day just recording videos. Not for one video, multiple videos. You have to record for more than one session or more than one video. So you'll have a backlog and you won't, get very overwhelmed when the upload time comes. And then the second day, you can have it for editing. So you edit all those videos, and then the third day will be upload. And then let's say you made 3 videos, but you're only going to upload 1 on that one day. So you have 2 extra videos, and that can keep you ahead of schedule and keep you less frustrated and scared that you're gonna miss, your upload times. Like I said, you have to do this, especially if you're going on vacation. Plan ahead, maybe 2 or 3 weeks in advance. Have videos ready for the time you're gonna be away from YouTube. Telling your audience that you're gonna be away. So every time I was going on break, I always did an update video on my channel saying I'm gonna go away for a while, and I said the reason why, and I explained that videos will still be on my channel regardless I'm not here actively. Tip number 4, experiment. Can't always do the same kind of videos on your channel because eventually they'll get boring and you'll go insane. So don't be afraid to try different things content-wise or the style of video you're doing. You may find it to be working better on your channel when you try different videos. For example, me, I don't only do Let's Plays on my channel. I do lore videos, I do theory videos, I have a podcast on here. Sometimes I have top 10 videos. I have like random videos sometimes that I post on here. And that's the main reason. It's just to experiment, to keep things interesting, and at the same time to gain a bigger audience, I guess, so you can like attract more people to your channel, and so that I don't go insane, because doing the same videos over and over again gets really tiring, and it brings down my mood or my enthusiasm for the channel, which I don't like doing, because I love being so like happy and like excited for you guys. But if I'm not like that, then it's just like, oh, what's the point of making these videos? Tip number 5, collaborate. Collaborating with friends or other YouTubers can help grow your audience and even help your friends grow their audience as well. And this is kind of a thing that people don't seem to understand, the concept of collaborating, because they think like, oh, you should collaborate. I get this like all the time in my comments. You should collaborate with Gloom Games. You should do videos with her because you two played the same game or something like that. That's not how it works. I can't go up to Gloom and be like, hey, you want to collaborate with me? We'll make videos together, like play Seduce Me or something. We can't do that. The reason why I say that is because the size of our channels. I'm only at 10K, she's at like what, 500k or something like that. I don't know, she's a bigger channel than I am. You have to think of it like kind of like a business transaction. She can give me something in return, but I can't give her something in return. And what I mean by that is her audience can come over to my channel and then I gain a bigger audience, so she can give me something. I have a smaller audience than her, and I can't give the same amount back to her is what I mean. So it's not fair to her. That's why you should collaborate with people who are at least the same level of subscribers as you are, so that everything is fair and then you can help each other grow even better than you would with a bigger YouTube. Unless your friend is like a big YouTuber, then that's like a different story, but that's generally what you should do. Tip number 6, community. Building a community takes time, like a really long time. The only time that people actually started really commenting on my videos was this year. The first year, when I started in August of last year, 2015, doing August and I want to say maybe March, I don't know, there was barely any activity on my channel. Like nobody barely, you know, not really commented on my videos, which I expected. Like you should expect too. Like it's gonna take time to find an audience, to find people who enjoy your video, to find active people to enjoy your video every single time you upload. That takes time. But one thing that I found that helped out a lot is when you talk with your audience, when you engage with them, reply to comments or featuring their comments in the end of your video like I do. If you notice at the end of my video, I feature you guys' comments at the end of the title card there. And whenever I receive fan art as well, I post them at the end of my videos too. So things like that really helps out too. Also, if you have social media, that helps a lot as well, so people can follow you outside of YouTube if they want to talk to you personally. Like if you guys follow me on Twitter or Tumblr, I talk to you all the time. Trust me, you guys know who you are. I always talk to everybody who tweets at me. It just feels more like you have a connection with your audience, you know what I mean? And another thing is I've learned that if you have like kind of like a catchphrase or like kind of not like a, because like I said before, it's kind of weird calling you guys fans. So like I have a name for you guys, which is companions, because you know my love of Doctor Who. Speaking of Doctor Who, I freaking just got this pop figure of the 10th Doctor. I'm so happy. I was looking for this for the longest time and I got it. I call you guys the companions because you know, I love Doctor Who. I consider myself a Time Lord and you guys are my companions, so it works out. Things like that. Even if you look at PewDiePie, he has like bros, right? So it's things like that that you can identify with your community and that people will know. And you guys know that I call you companions. Certain catchphrases you use in your videos, like me, I say sin bin a lot, like hashtag sin bin or whatever the hell I say all the time. But stuff like that can really like help your audience engage with you in your videos. And I'm not saying that you should do this like off the bat, because like this will take time. I spent a year before I can call you guys companions and have all these like random quotes at me. So don't expect like day one you open your channel and be like, you guys are my bananas. Like, I don't know, you can't just do that, because you need to find an audience first. Okay, so I'm gonna name extra tips and bits for you guys to know about when dealing with YouTube. So don't expect money and fame right away, or don't expect it like immediately day one you open your channel and damn, I have like 100,000 subscribers, I have like cash money everywhere, and you're like throwing it up in the air and whatever. No, that's not gonna happen. Okay, it takes time for these kinds of things. Like, if you guys have known what's been going on with YouTube, making content on YouTube is very difficult, especially making for a living. It's kind of impossible right now with the way things are going, especially for smaller channels like me. Just don't expect that kind of thing, because if you expect money and fame while you're going into YouTube, I feel like it takes away your creativity and the way that you're going to be having fun with the channel. Because if I went into thinking like, I'm going to make money and I'm going to be famous on YouTube like PewDiePie or whatever, I know that it would take away from me creating good content, because I would just be focusing on the numbers, and then I wouldn't be focusing on my quality of my videos. I would be making just shitty videos and throwing them out there, but nobody would be watching. I feel like focusing on your work, on your videos, the quality of your videos is more important than the numbers of your channel. Don't get discouraged. I consider YouTube as kind of like, not an art form, but it's really relatable for someone who does art, you know, for a living like me. It's very hard to make it into this industry. Like I consider YouTube to be like the entertainment industry, but you know what I mean. It's very difficult to break out into YouTube. I got lucky. Just one day, all of a sudden, all you guys started watching me through my Seduce Me Let's Play. That was the most popular one on my channel, and that's how I blew up on YouTube very quickly. It takes time to figure out what your channel will do and what your channel will reach, if that makes any sense. Doing types of videos, or doing a type of let's play, or doing, I was just lucky that Seduce Me came out, Seduce Me 2, and I just did a let's play because I was really excited about it. I wasn't, you know, doing a let's play for Seduce Me for fame or anything, or like saying, yo, subscribe to me, you know what I mean? Like, I just did it because I love the game so much, so I was just like, I'll just play it. I didn't expect anybody to like even see the videos at all, let alone Michaela Laws, who made the freaking game, to even see it. And she now she watches it and she loves me and I love her too. Thank you, Michaela. I didn't expect any of that, so don't get discouraged if you don't get 1 subscriber or 10 subscribers or whatever the amount of numbers you want within the first day or weeks. This takes time. Like any kind of skill or craft, it takes time to learn. I consider YouTube is like a craft to learn. You can't learn to paint overnight. It takes time to learn how YouTube works, how to make videos properly, how to be an entertainer, and stuff like that. So just don't get discouraged. If you really want it, you have to keep at it. And it's gonna be the most difficult thing ever, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. YouTube shouldn't replace your personal life. I'm gonna say this right now, because I know people who, if you're like me, to the extent where you're always working and you don't necessarily take a break when you're supposed to, don't let it take over your life. Learn to take breaks. And what I mean by don't let it take it over by your personal life, if you need to, you know, work an actual job to pay bills and stuff outside of YouTube, do it. Okay, I've done it too. I worked in a catering job before and it was terrible, but I needed money to survive. If you have to do that, if you have school, focus on school. Do not focus on YouTube. Make time for YouTube later on, but school should be number 1. Eat, sleep, I don't know, those are like many options. Go outside too, talk to your friends, alright, that's important as well. Interaction with actual people. Like I said earlier, work hard, that's the most important thing. If you just slack off and be like, oh, let's say the new game came out, Final Fantasy 15, I'll just make a video, I'm not really gonna put any effort into it, I'm not really gonna be, you know, entertaining, I'm not gonna make it my own, I'm just gonna throw it on the internet. You're not gonna get attention that way, and you're not gonna gain anything from videos like that. I always take time when I work on my videos. I try to be entertaining as possible, even though I don't think I am, but I try my best to do that. And when I edit my videos, I try my best to not leave it, how do I say this? It's not like a walkthrough, but I always add edits into my video because I want it to be different. I put my own personal touch to it. So it's not like every single Let's Play that is on YouTube is my own, and you have to make it your own. Let's be real here. People always say, oh, you're copying this YouTuber, or you're doing exactly the same thing as this YouTuber. Nobody is original. I hope you know that. Everybody gains inspiration from an idea that happened before, that has happened already. So even PewDiePie, he didn't, you know, do the whole PewDiePie thing before, because that was from South Park. He even said that in his video, that he gained the whole persona of that voice and whatever through Mr. Hanky on South Park, if you know who that is. My whole everybody sinning in the sin bin, like I kind of like adapted my I don't know how to explain this. My quote, I don't freaking know, through Anima Gaming, because I love her so much. And it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna copy what the Anima's doing because, you know, she knows what she's doing. She's famous on YouTube. I'm gonna steal her stuff. I didn't do that. I just gained inspiration because she was being herself, and I'm like, I could be myself. People won't think I'm weird if I, like, you know, fangirl over anime boys or girls or whatever, because she does it in her videos, and I'm just like, maybe I could do it. And I just started being more of myself in my videos, which worked out for me. So it's just stuff like that. If you don't put your own personal touch, and if you just copy somebody exactly word for word, or like format by format, you're not gonna get anywhere. Because the reason why people come to watch YouTubers is because of their personality, the person who is making the videos. I'd like to hope that's the reason why you guys are watching me too, is because of me, not because of the games that I'm playing or whatever. Don't leave comments on other YouTubers telling them to subscribe to you. For the love of God, please do not do this. I see this all. This is all. Okay, you know what? I need to show you on my channel, because this is all that I ever see on my channel. This happens every single time. You really worked hard today. I don't know why I'm singing this. You really worked hard today. The school day is through. I'm out my neck. Just a little. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying right now. Fuck, okay. Sinking! Okay, so if we go to my comment section, these are the lovely comments by you guys, which I approve of, but these are the types of comments I am talking about. I see these daily and I have to delete them, but I didn't delete them for a reason for this video, so I'm going to show you some examples of what I mean. Check out my channel, guys! No! Can somebody please subscribe to my boyfriend's channel, because I feel bad that he only has 1 subscriber, which is me. Great video! I stumbled across your channel so far and I'm really enjoying it. Keep up the great work because I'm sure you will get a lot more subscribers. I want to inform you about my super shoutout series. No! Oh my goodness! Don't do this! Don't advertise yourselves on other people's channel because first of all, you'll just go to the spam box. Nobody's gonna look at your channel. You're not gonna gain any respect from anybody, especially the YouTuber you're trying to like mooch off of. That's not how you gain subscribers. You have to let it be natural and show through your work. Because if I were to go to these people's channels, I can guarantee you 100% they're not putting any effort into their channel. They're just hoping that they'll get rich and famous through YouTube if they just like spam everybody subscribe to me because they think numbers are the most important thing to being successful on YouTube, and it's not. It's really not. If you do the, you know, sub for sub or, you know, I'm shouting out to YouTube channels if you subscribe to me or whatever, all you're gonna receive is inactive subscribers on your channel. Honestly, people who are not gonna watch your videos, who are not gonna engage in your content, they're just there for the numbers of subscribers you have. They're not gonna be touching your videos at all. I hope you know that. Take criticism and learn. If someone leaves criticism on your comment section within your video saying, I think you should do the video like this, or I think you should make videos that are like this, I think you shouldn't curse this much, I think you should talk about this in the video, I like how you did this, but you should do this instead. Things like that, that's criticism. And you should listen to them. As an artist, I can take any criticism you throw at me because I've heard the worst already going through art school, so I can take anything. But no, people who don't take criticism on a daily basis may find this offensive, or they might get, you know, upset by it, and you shouldn't, because they're not trying to, how do I say this? They're not trying to put you down, they're trying to help you improve your content, because there are generally people who really want you to improve. I've seen it on my channel as well when I was experimenting. I think when I started my Dragon Age Let's Play, I did it in a different style, and people were saying, I liked how you did it originally, but they were saying, no offense, I didn't like this one, but I still enjoy your content, but I prefer if you did it like how you did it before. And I didn't have any ill will. I just listened to it and said, okay, this is what they wanted. I went back to my original format. That's all you gotta do. If you receive comments like, you know, go kill yourself, you suck, you're an asshole, I hate you, or stuff like that, that's not criticism. Those are just trolls, and you should just ignore them. In all honesty, just don't try to like, it's not about like, you know, pleasing everybody 100%, because you still have to keep true to yourself. Knowing that people are paying attention to your content and they want to help you is a really good thing. That means you have a really good community already building up, and that people genuinely care about what you're making and they want to see you improve and want to see better content from you, which helps you in turn to gain a bigger channel. And my last mini tip is to have fun. If you're not having fun at all, then YouTube isn't for you, honestly. When you look at other channels and stuff like that, when people are doing videos and stuff, they're happy because they're doing what they love. And if you're happy doing this, even if it's as a hobby, not like you don't want it as like a career or anything, you just want to do it just because it's fun, that will make it even more worthwhile. Do you know what I mean? And if it's not for you, then it's not for you. It's not like necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't mean like it's the end of the world. It means maybe you're destined for something else. You know what I mean? I didn't expect to like make it on YouTube with 10,000 subscribers, honestly, because I only did my gaming channel as kind of like a stress relief from my animation stuff. Because I was like, I could, you know, make a channel, practice like talking in front of a camera or talking in front of people, because I have a very hard time doing that. talking to people that I don't know, I tend to stumble with my words a lot, especially when I'm reading things out loud. That I have been struggling since I was a kid, so that was very difficult for me. But ever since I started doing my YouTube channel, I've gotten better with talking to people that I don't even know. So my anxiety is kind of like much better than it was before, and reading things off, I'm not so, I'm not flubbing everything, which is very nice too. So that's a plus, and I'm having fun too. I get to play games and just like, make fun of stuff, and I get to use my editing skills to like put in videos, which I love doing too. I love video editing. That's one of my favorite things to do, aside from animating and drawing. I really love video editing. And the fact that I get to do that with my videos and my kind of style and my comedy and whatever, it's awesome, and I can have a lot of fun with that. And I love reading your comments and then having you guys engage in my videos as well, which makes me really happy, and in turn I hope I make you happy too. Okay, so those are the tips I have for being a YouTuber. I know it's not like, the holy grail or whatever, because in reality there's no, secret or real tip that you can do to make it on YouTube. It's seriously up to you. You have to make it your own, and you have to work at it very hard. That's the only way you're gonna make it on YouTube, is if you put time and dedication into it and love into it, and you don't put greed in it as like the #1 priority for you. Anyway, like I said, thank you guys so much for subscribing me. It means everything to me that you guys are subscribed to me, and I hope I can continue to entertain you, whether I become a full-time YouTuber or whatever. I don't know what happens, in the future, but whatever I can do to kind of make you guys happy as well, I hope that I can continue to do that, because I love reading comments when people just say that I made your day, or you're really happy that I uploaded this video or whatever. It makes me really happy that I can do that. And I hope I can continue to do that. I'm getting so emotional. In time, I hope our companions will grow, like little David Tennant here. My community can grow, because we're family. I consider you guys like family and friends. So I'll say this, since 2017 is coming up, expect bigger things on my channel, if I can say that. Like newer things, better things, more content and stuff like that. If you guys will still follow along with me through time and space, then I'll be there, and I'll make better content, Remember to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed me rambling on for like, I don't know, however long this video is. And subscribe to join the companions if you haven't already. And if you guys would like some recommendations for videos today, I will put them on the screen or in the card section. You should check out my Until Dawn Let's Play, where I scream and have heart attacks every 5 seconds because it's very scary. I also have a Dragon Age Let's Play where I'm romancing an elf, and I'm just looking at everyone's booty and flirting with everyone. That's what I'm doing in that game. And if you guys want to listen to my podcast, where I try to upload every Wednesday, which doesn't really happen, but we talk about gaming, movies, anime, boobs, like anything really. Like that podcast is joined by with my friends as well, so we talk about a lot of things. We get salty and get angry a lot, so if you enjoy listening to that stuff, you can hop on over there too. Thank you guys again for 10k, and we'll see you in the next milestone, which will be, I'm gonna say 20k, because I don't want to do like every 5,000 kind of thing, so I'll say the next milestone is 20k for me, if I make it that far. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! David says bye. Okay. I kind of want to show off my Funko collection. I also have Daryl from The Walking Dead, and I have Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones. Those are the only 3 pop figures I have, and I'm gonna collect more.